Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to the Sunday afternoon stream. It is I, your host, Amin Gecko. I am joined, as always, by my co-host and wife, Lady.
Having some difficulties. Satisfactory is not launching for some strange reason.
What's it doing?
Nothing.
You click on play and it just stops it immediately?
No. It's acting like it's launching. Like I said, it's doing nothing. I click on it, and it's like it's trying to launch. That's all I know.
Okay.
I'm looking into it.
Alright.
Still says launch. And it also said unable to sync with the cloud. I don't know. I'm gonna try just closing Steam and getting back in it.
Okay.
Loud error. Oh, really? Oh.
Alright, well, while she sorts that out, we've got things that need to be made. Primarily speaking, it's that third component for the space elevator. Put those manufacturers. Did I put those on the second floor? That sounded like it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, so we got last week on Wednesday, we got the modular engines going, and the next things we need to make are these adaptive control units. But in order to do those, we need circuits, which take manufacturers. We need heavy modular frames, which take manufacturers and an unheavenly amount of screws. And, it also takes computers, which require more circuit boards. So there's going to be... I don't know how else to say this, but there's just going to have to be an insane scale up on all the basics. I don't know if we're going to be making much progress on much of anything for a hot minute yet. Let's see, we're here, we can do milestones. What milestones are available?
Not that many. We've done most of them.
Literally just monorails is the only one we can do right now. Didn't necessarily want to, I didn't necessarily want to immediately, jump straight into trains. But, depending on how long how far away things are gonna be, we'll need to, do it.
Okay. Coated cable, which is a cable recipe using 5-wire and heavy oil residue. The other one is alternate charcoal, wood to charcoal recipe.
I don't have any interest in either of those two.
So reskin.
Yeah, rescan.
Alternate wet concrete, limestone and water, or bolted frames, screws and reinforced plate makes the modular frame. Mind you, it's three reinforced plates and 56 screws, and you get 2 modular frames. Why is it 56 screws?
Well, because how many rods? How many screws is 12 rods? Let me check that math real quick.
Anyway, the other one is 6 limestone and 5 water equals 4 concrete.
Okay, so it's 40. So normally the normal recipe for modular frames would be 48 screws and 3 modular plates. So that alternative recipe is literally a more expensive modular frame.
That's what I was
That
thinking.
just makes the logistics more complicated. because screws are harder to transport than rods are.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we gotta pick one of these. You know, they're not, that was the reskin, so gotta pick something.
Yes, go with the concrete.
We don't have to use the recipe.
No, but if we were to use one, that would be the more useful of the two, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's definitely the less offensive of the two.
Alright, it's getting another one.
Alright. Well, the next thing we need to do is I want to get adaptive control unit making going. But in order to do adaptive control units, we need to do circuit cards. Wait. Okay, circuits are not in a manufacturer. Those, I guess, must be an assembler? Yes, they are. Okay, circuit boards. We can do Caterium circuit boards.
So it's either copper sheeting or a Caterium wire.
Yes, but the Caterium wire one, it takes 30 Caterium wire and 10 plastic, but we get 7 boards out of it, as opposed to 4 plastic sheets and 2 copper sheets, and we get 1.
Well, we know where the oil is, but where's the nearest Caterium?
Well, actually, there's that.
We have the Caterium. No, we already started. Is that the closest one?
That's the closest one, and that's actually really close to the oil too. It's just up the cliff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's to the right of it. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
So this would actually be a pretty good place to set up for doing circuit boards and maybe expand that out into computers later.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get working on that. If you want to go run around and do some more exploring, we need to get a huge amount of steel and screws going so that we can get heavy modular frames making. You want to look into that.
Okay, wait. I'm confused. You started out by saying if I wanted to do exploring and then went into crafting stuff. So, which is it? I'm confused.
Well, we need to basically, in order to do those heavy modular frames, we need to do like an independent base setup.
Doing
iron and steel.
Okay.
To be able to make the heavy modular frames.
You mean other than the current setup? It's already separate.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what we're making right now is normal modular frames. They need to be kept separate from the heavy ones.
Okay, so, I mean, there's 4 coal nodes on the beach. We're only using like 2 of them, I believe. You want me to go check over there, or what?
Yeah, go check over there, because if we're only using 2 of those coal nodes.
Yeah, there's 2 more on that same beach.
Yeah, see if there's a lot of iron near that area, but we're gonna need both a lot of iron and coal kind of close to each other.
Let me grab a few materials before I leave. Probably gonna end up crafting those.
Oh, by the way, Geo and Shadow Sable. Hi, how's it going?
Okay. That should do it. Alright, I'm headed off to Coal Factory.
Alright.
I probably could have settled to something else, but Coal Factory was all I could think of at the moment.
Nothing
I know
wrong
we have
with
generators over there, but Coal Factory was what I could think of. Because I was calling everything factory, so...
Yeah. I don't think we have generators over there anymore. I think I took all those down.
Oh.
They were destabilizing the power grid.
Huh.
If I get too crazy into all of this expansion, though, I might have to look into more oil.
Okay, there's one over there. How do they call this? Oh. I'm gonna go a little closer to the other coal node and scan again, I guess. Just in case cliffs are blocking or something weird like that. Since we've had weird issues like that.
We have.
Alright. Alright, that's limestone. Alright, I see the coal nodes. Scan iron again. Oh, yep, I was right. There's one down here. See, it paid to go down here. I was right. That one particular one, copper though. That's not iron. Okay, yeah, here's iron. What's a pure node?
That's good.
Okay, yeah, there's one pure node down here near the coal. Not too far anyway. Definitely close enough to belt.
I do think
Okay.
you're going to need more than that, but it's a start.
Well, I'm afraid it's the only one in the vicinity. So it better be enough. The only thing available down here. The only other options are not around here. Let me scan one more time while I'm actually looking at the map. What's that one? The rest are like elsewhere. Yeah. Yep. One's what I got.
Well, alright then. That's what we got. Well, that's what we got.
I mean, not unless you have some funky thing of turning copper into something useful related to it. Otherwise, no. That's what we got.
I don't think we have anything along those lines yet. And I know there's a couple of alternative iron and copper ingot recipes. You use the foundry and you mix them together. I know that exists. We haven't found it yet. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling the greatest today. I came down with a cold yesterday. And having difficulty kicking it. Get some rotors and some regular modular frames. I'm to the point where I am enjoying the parachute more than the jetpack. It seems to be a bit more useful, at least at the moment.
Well, I figured we could go back and forth.
Alright. Go. Oh, ma'am's done.
Go ahead. I'm not
Let me
anywhere
check it
near.
out. Ah. I didn't nail the timing and I couldn't go out the conveyor belt hole in the wall, in one of the walls. My factory. Alright. Let's check it out. Copper alloy ingot. Oh, this is one of the ones I was talking about! It mixes copper and iron. And you get 10 copper ingots out of it. Taking that one. Isn't there another hard drive somewhere? Oh.
There is, but unfortunately I have it on me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Oh, I guess I can pop a man down over here.
We could upload it into your dimensional pocket and I'll pull it out.
Well, I was thinking I could put this off to the side and then maybe you can interact with it on that end. There you go.
Maybe? Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, it shows it researching over here. Cool.
Yeah. I noticed that when I placed one to interact with it one day when you were doing something. I wanted to see if I could also do something and it showed the hard drive scanning.
Yep.
Okay. Remind me what I'm doing?
You're setting up production for heavy modular frames.
Why- There's so many things.
I'm doing computers. It's not like mine are any easier.
I know. Modular frames, steel tubes, encased beams, and screws. Blah. Wait, encased beams. That means I also need concrete.
Oh, I didn't know about I didn't remember the encased beams.
Well, there is a limestone node near here, so it's okay. Still annoying, but
Workable. It's workable.
it's workable. I don't know, I might just do a platform and bridge to it. It's not that far. Close enough. I don't really want to do vehicles or anything, so I think I'm just gonna have a little side platform doing concrete and bridge it over or something.
Alright.
It's just down the beach a little bit. It's not far. Oh. You know, I hate it when I jump off a platform by accident.
So do I.
Okay, minor. Okay, this is where I am switching pack. I put the parachute back on, but now I specifically need a jetpack. Okay.
What is happening with refinery? Why are they still going? Why are things so much? Oh. That's why I think. So one set of fuel refineries saturated, the other half is barely getting used. Going on here? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, it's gonna look weird. I think I'm now going to tap fuel packager off of the other fuel setup for now. This definitely seems a little weird to have to do. But it'll steady the refinery. The refineries for a bit. Many. Four. 6. Okay, 6 refineries. That's 180 polymer resin a minute. Each thing. And each line of refineries is only using a. Okay, so one line was running short on polymer resin because the fuel wasn't being used. The other one was cranking it out like crazy and was getting bottlenecked by the resin not getting used. I think I have my problem. Got a nice solution for it, too. Just going to add another refinery to the plastic production.
How many foundries am I going to be able to run over here? You think?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out.
Got.
Alright.
think plastic production is stabilizing. I'll go check the MAM, and then I'll see how that's doing when I get back. Gotta give it some time to stabilize. I am slightly worried I'm gonna overload the production of this plastic in a heartbeat and a half. With all these circuit cards, or the circuit boards, they call them. Circuit boards that we're gonna be needing. Hopefully the MAM is going to have the iron alloy recipe so we can use iron and copper and boost the number of copper ingots. That'll be very helpful for where at. A plastic AI limiter or fused quartz crystal. Plastic AI limiter. What's the normal recipe AI limiter? This one's plastic and caterium. The normal one is copper sheets and caterium. This one produces 8 by the normal one. 5 does 8 net. Quartz crystal. Anytime I see anything involving quartz crystal alternative recipes, I feel like they're an automatic ripoff. Now risk a rescan. Oh, this is so much worse.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe we should stop doing rescans.
I should have gone with the plastic AI limiter. Steamed copper sheet, which takes copper ingots and water. Yeah. Or alternate polymer resin, which takes oil. You take crude oil, you make polymer resin out of it, and it gives you 2 heavy oil residue. Like, I genuinely don't know which one of these is the worst ripoff. Oh, see ya, Shadow. I'm gonna go with the steamed copper sheets. At least we're gonna need those. That felt bad. Keep forgetting about the hypertube until I'm over halfway back to the oil place. I need to quit doing that. I need to remember. It's there, and it's there for a reason. feels like we have barely any production of rubber and plastic at all, and yet I happen to know for a fact all these oil things are just completely maxed out. If we can keep the polymer resin moving. Well, it looks like the resin's actually starting to move now. Okay. Alright, the stocks of polymer resin are slowly being depleted. It's always good to see. Oh no. I'm following your footsteps. I stepped off a platform while building.
Oh.
Ugh. So anything interesting happening that you know
Me?
of? Yeah, on the internet that you've seen anywhere?
I mean, I watched Masters of the Universe last night.
Okay.
I will say that my commentary comes from somebody that did not see the original He-Man very much. Or let me rephrase that. I saw a little bit, but I didn't grow up with it. You know, I think its original run was a little bit time, and I didn't really see it that much. And my parents really didn't watch it either. So this is coming from somebody who knows very little. I knew a tiny bit about them, but not very much. So I would not know one way or another if something was accurate to the original. I would not know. But coming from somebody who doesn't know things, I didn't mind it. I thought it was kind of fun to watch, and I didn't think it was too bad. Sometimes my issues comes with characters, but there weren't any particular character that really annoyed me or anything like that. I thought the CGI was actually pretty good. I know that there's been some controversy involving budgets with this movie. I thought it looked pretty good. I don't have any complaints anyway. I did like it. I did have fun watching. I don't know if I have any major commentary on it other than that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it personally. I never cared. It was never.
It was fun. It was fun watching him recite the line, because that is something I have heard before. I have seen the original cartoon guy do that, so it was kind of fun seeing that. Where he says, by the power of Grayskull. Anyway, that was really cool. I thought.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it hardly at all.
I will say that I know that some people might complain about some things, but the whole movie industry is struggling. So I know that there's been high budgets placed on things and then not coming out. So some of it is gonna do with people making the wrong decisions, for sure. As far as movies having issues in general. But there's also a problem that our economy is not so great right now either. So, it's kind of a combination.
Well, the thing I've heard from people that do film production, and have done film production for a very long time, is there have been so many layers of middle management added to everything that what could have been a $180 million budget balloons to $300 very, very quickly.
I believe it.
And
that's another problem.
And then also, thanks to Disney, who have been caught doing this in the past, so I'm not breaking anything new and I'm not starting any controversy. They have been caught lying to their investors multiple times about the actual budgets of some of these films in order to make them look like they were profitable. The prime example I have is Deadpool and Wolverine, a movie that made $1.2 billion a 3 years ago now. Very impressive number. However, it is due to the fact that it was filmed in the UK, those tax forms are publicly available for anyone to look at, including us. And some people dug through those forms, and they were like, well, okay, what they reported to the news outlets was that the budget for the film was something like $280 million or something like that. Which was like, okay, a $280 million budget, getting $1.2 million back at the box office, even if you add the 50% or the 40% that they usually do for marketing on top of it, they still made at least a fair bit of change, right? And then we find out that the actual production spend was $568 million. Even at an optimistic appraisal, they didn't make their money back.
I need rods.
Iron rods?
Uh-huh.
I don't have a dimensional depot down for those. I thought I did.
Nope.
Right.
And I really need them. I keep having to go back for them when I'm doing these building sprees because there's a lot of things that need them, including, power cables and stuff, and conveyor stacks and all that.
Yeah, I'm running over there. I'll start getting some uploading, and then I'll get a dimensional depot uploader down for them.
All right. Work on a couple of other things.
But it's just the it's kind of become like standard practice across Hollywood now to try and undersell exactly how much they've spent on these films in order to make them look like they're better off than they are. And I think really one of the companies that was worst about doing that was Warner Brothers. And now they are something like 119 billion with a B in debt. And they're being bought out by, or they're trying to be bought out by another publisher. But even that publisher was starting off at 19 billion in debt or something like that. And it's like, you're not gonna get out of this debt while trying to take the risk on making billion-dollar box office movies when you've been using goodwill as fuel for heat for nearly a decade at this point. And some people may disagree with me, but I remember back in 2012, 2013, theater attendance rates were collapsing, like going into full-on free fall back then, because people, and the main reason people said is, one, the movies aren't worth watching it, or, well, the theaters aren't that much fun to go to, and then the films that they're showing aren't worth the price anyway. Alright, we're almost up to 100 rods in the purple pile now.
Okay.
And I have a Dimensional Depot uploader for it now, too.
Alright, thanks.
But I remember that discussion being held, like, back in 2012, where that was, where all that was going on. It's only gotten worse now. And the only things that were keeping the theaters more or less going was the Marvel films. And the only thing that Hollywood took away from the Marvel films was CGI sensory overloads and really big budgets. I mean, if you build it, if your film is $300 million, people will turn out for it. Then they release films like Madam Web, and no one shows up.
Well, I will say that I feel like this, I don't know, one possible solution with everything is just to turn the clock back a bit and make movies in some of the ways that take tips from the way people used to do movies. I mean, stop trying to make things better and better and better. We don't need to keep using CGI and all this other extra stuff that's really expensive. I mean, even the most basically done movies can do well as long as you spend enough time making the story right and the dialogue right and make sure the actors are right. Do those things better.
Well, even it's just as simple as, don't use so much CGI. I mean,
well, that's what I said.
The prime example that I can bring up is Iron Lung.
Exactly.
There was there were a handful of CGI scenes in the film, but for the most of it, it's just him trapped in a claustrophobically tiny submarine set. And he was on a podcast, and one of the guys was just like, you get pulled out of the blood temporarily, and the main character is begging to be let out just for a little bit. He said, not only is he begging to be let out, but we are screaming, please just at least give us a camera mount on the outside so it feels like we can breathe for a second. And then, nope, going back down.
I do not see how I can possibly make this enough screws. Not screws, just enough iron in general. do not know how I'm going to do this. It'll be slow, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I might. Once I get this, once I get the circuits building, I'll let them just go into a container for a bit before I move on to trying to do computers. But I think we'll need to set up some kind of a long-range transport to bring more iron to you.
Okay, so two structures making screws for now. They're gonna have to be split between going to the manufacturer and making plates. Which that reminds me, I also need to make iron plates. Okay.
That's why I see we said you were going to need a lot.
I know that, but like I said earlier, don't really have a choice over here. Just because you say I need more than one node isn't gonna magically make one appear. It's not that I don't believe you. It's that I can't help it. Did this set this up so I can continue outwards with machines as needed. So I will be fine. But yeah, room, I'm fine. Space, I'm fine. Now, enough iron? Don't know. I doubt it, but we're gonna do the best we can over here. I'm gonna have everything as upgraded as possible. I am doing tier 2 miner, so that should at least help. Okay. Okay. I am gonna do something just to make things easier for myself. Wait, never mind. I don't have the stuff for that. Okay. Screws, rod, plate, yeah. Rod in the middle. Got it. These two. Oh, down.
Alright, okay, I have my plastic coming in. I have Caterium on site. There we go. I get 4 manufacturers going with this level of wire. 37 a minute. Oh yeah. 4 assemblers is trivial compared to the production of Caterium wire we have here. Alright. I love Caterium wire alternative recipes. They are this good. 6, 7. Alright. Alright. Slapping a few belts in. Okay. Here. Alright, there we go. 4 assemblers loading circuits into a container. Alright. Alright, I'm now headed out your way.
Oh, you gonna help me?
I'm going to see if I can help you locate some more iron.
Okay.
Might just be some coal-powered trucks, but it'll be something.
Note that I haven't connected power from the coal platform to here yet. So I haven't hooked any power yet.
Okay, well,
I mean, you can do that, otherwise I'll do it later.
I mean, I'm
still
not
placing
here
machines,
to...
so
I don't want to mess any of that up because you are, you're just kind of getting things laid out right now. But...
yes. I'm having things laying out in a somewhat organized fashion over here. Best as I can.
Which is fine. I'm simply going to find a good spot to put a truck station to unload stuff at, and gonna go from there. Well, this hypertube doesn't wind around like a sick snake and all.
I will say, you might scan from the coal platform, but you might also want to come towards me and rescan, because the cliffs seem to block the scan.
Alright.
So you want to go around the beach and then scan.
What's this thing here? Is this sulfur? Oh, that is sulfur. We could set up a black powder plant right over here.
Yeah, I have one marked over there.
Yeah, okay. I see you didn't build any foundations out there. That's fine.
No, I marked it and let you know. I found it early on.
Oh no, I mean
told you
like
about it then.
out to where you're at, unless you went down on the beach line.
I just followed. No, there are no platform lines to here. I just went on the ground
Okay.
to get here. I'm using separate coal nodes. Well, singular so far.
Alright. That's limestone, it looks like. Floating over
Yeah.
here.
Yep. That's concrete over there.
There's one coal node.
There's two.
I see a
right, kind of right next to
the
each
two.
other.
You've got one hooked up. Where's your iron?
Opposite side of the platform. Other side.
Okay, there's the copper one you were talking about.
Yeah. The iron's on the other side. Follow the belts. There's a belt on the ground.
Okay.
That's the iron node that I have over here. Now what I haven't done is gone down a little farther and scanned again. If you want to do that.
I'm just scanning from here first.
Yeah. Just
Seeing
like,
iron nodes back towards the main base.
yeah, but not here.
Yeah.
We already kind of knew about that.
Did you see this wreck over here? There's a wreck right here.
Yes. When I saw it at the time, could not get to it because there was major big major big guy over there.
It's okay, I have stun rebar this time.
No, I saw you immediately turn back. I figured you found him by then. Yeah, now it's probably less of a problem, but when I found it, yeah, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna even attempt to take over that guy.
Man, the Xenobasher does so much more damage than the Zapper does.
Yeah, we'll say though, if that's all we had, like, those things are still a pain. It was one of the big ones.
Yeah. The stun rebar was helpful too.
Yeah. I've survived killing those things, but man, they have a truckload of health. Right.
Okay, got some rotors. Modular frames, okay, some nice stuff. Alright, let's put on the jetpack. Oh, I did notice on the side, there's a little checkbox that says take from your inventory before the depot. So that'll use up the resources in your inventory that are left from when you tear stuff down. Mm-hmm. So that way the stuff that's in the depot doesn't keep your inventory cluttered. Okay, well this is the main body of the crash. Where's the storage pod at?
I don't know. I have no idea. There's some stuff on top. Seen that?
I'm up at the top part. It's like it's the crashed part of the drone. Like the cargo container's not here. Maybe we already got it?
I don't remember getting it, but I suppose you never know.
Tear it down and take a closer look so I'm not getting smoked. Oh wait, no, I think we did get this one. This was one where I distracted.
You came back and helped me.
Yeah, I distracted them.
Yeah, you came back and helped me. Yeah, I remember that now.
I
Yeah,
distracted
that's right.
him, just ran around, and then you grabbed the hard drive and ran. Or maybe it was the other way around.
It was half in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. We did deal with that. Got it. Been a bit. Alright.
Alright, well, Alright, I'm headed further down the beach from you. Oh. That's poison. Thought I was successfully skirting the edge of that. Have the gas mask, though, so I'm fine. I'm just scanning for iron every now and again. Well, looks like I found some. There's some at least relatively nearby. There is a death crate in this area, though. There's another crash. Oh gosh, these things are a lot tougher than I thought they were.
What are you doing?
Big green spitter.
Yes, those things are something.
Yeah, I didn't realize the green ones were that much tougher.
All I can say is the real trick for those is just keeping your health up while going at them. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I hit my inhaler several times during the fight. All right. Got an inventory full of junk.
That's why I finally sorted out the storage, the little mini storage room. Okay, was for dealing with that.
Well, the problem is this junk is all stuff I've picked up from the last crash. Alright. Power biomass generator. It's gonna be 3 that I need here, so... Okay. Throw some fuel there.
Not me.
Nope, it's me.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a crash door open.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't even connected to the power yet, so it's definitely not me.
There we go. It's going. Hard drive recovered. Alright, and crash debris recovered. Oh. Bunch of dismantled crates are now littering the floor. Okay, well, while I wait for this stuff to upload, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again.
Okay.
In case nobody can tell, I am recovering from a head cold, so I've been chugging fluids like it's going out of style.
Okay,
So,
alright, we don't...
I'm just letting chat know I'm gonna be doing this quite a bit, probably. Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
Alright, I picked up all the dismantle crates. Oh. There's electromagnetic control rods out here. Oh, not really anything I can do for that right now. Where was the iron at?
What?
I pinged an iron node, and that's why I was even headed this way. And then I got distracted by the, wreck.
Wreck.
Oh, what the heck are you? Oh, that's an alpha hog. Yes, help me, Spitter. Help me kill this thing.
Okay.
Ow. Alright. The alpha hog is now dead. I dropped 5 remains, so that was a big one. There. The Spitter. The annoying Spitter is now dead, too. Why does my eye hurt? Stop doing I don't. Oh shoot, the big hatcheries don't stun. Well, at least the basher takes him down nice and quick. Oh, that's a hailfire spitter. One of those ones that likes to shoot like 10 globs at you. Alright, here's one. Okay, that one's pure. Another one down there, and another one over there. Maybe one up there. I think I've seen these iron nodes in previous playthroughs before. Oh, I've definitely seen this area before. Okay. almost know. I kind of know where I'm at now. So, possibly a foolish question. What form do you want the iron delivered in? Do you want it as ingots, or do you want it as ore?
Let's say ore.
Okay.
Because I have the steel being made with ore.
You can make the steel ingots, or the steel ingots with the iron ingots.
Yes, but I'm not set up for that, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's not what I have set up. I did it on purpose.
Alright. Well, now I get to feel stupid.
I mean, if you want to deliver it in ingots, I guess. I just what I was set up for. But...
No. The reason why I'm saying I feel stupid is guess what the one thing is I didn't run out here was.
What?
Power.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't run power either. I'm gonna connect it all once I'm done.
I mean, I can do the same thing, however, I'm also a million miles out. At least I think. Well, actually, is the Sam Cave really that close? Well, actually, the Sam area is pretty close to me. It's not too bad. I'll just come off at the Sam Cave. Dare I call it the Sam site? Ha 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 ha. Military joke.
Anyway, I mean, I could potentially, I suppose, switch it, but right now I have iron ore being split between going to the smelters that's making all that stuff and going to the steel factory.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, we can switch it so that it's cranking out a whole bunch of iron and gets in one spot, cranking out to the other.
There was another iron ore seam up here. Am I wrong?
But I figured I could split it earlier on than the smelters. Have some just going straight to the other. If you think it's better to do it the other way, I mean, it can be switched.
Well, you get more steel for the iron input when you use the alternate recipe. This is the ingots.
With the drawback that you know, need more iron ingots. I mean, maybe do other things first.
All right.
You know, that would take an entire reset up of that stage, like a complete start over. Stage. Let me finish with that.
Okay.
We'll think about that later.
Okay.
Right now, that is very convenient. Okay. These...
All right. There's one node there. There is. You telling me you're not going to let me reach that from here, game? Absolutely ridiculous. Won't let me place a miner from about 10 miles up. Cut down this tree. Go. Right, that's 2 nodes being funneled into this area. In order for this to work, I'm going to have to use a lot of concrete and iron, and I'm going to make me a skyway. Gonna have to call it.
All right.
Droning sounds of those trees almost sounded like Ents. Hopefully, hopefully they don't come after me seeking revenge. Unless, of course, that is what the alpha hogs and spitters and stingers are all doing. Which would not be out of the question. Truth be told.
Okay. All right. Tear that entire section down. Start over. before you decided to ask, yes, it did have to be restarted over because it would not have worked. It would not have been able to fit. It literally wouldn't have been able to do what you said at all. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so with your new setup, would it be easier for me to ship it in as ingots or still as ore?
I don't know right now. I'm trying to
Okay.
set up smelters for the side.
Alright. And I will come and judge your setup and make my own determination once I'm there.
Well, if you come, well, yeah, once I built it. I had to move my belt stack and everything. The short one. Okay. Because I'm gonna need more room if we're gonna do it that way. Alright. How many smelters per tier 2 mine?
Tier 2 miner, smelters, 7 or 8.
Per miner?
Per tier 2 miner, yes. If they're on pure. They're on pure.
I'm the one I have is pure.
Then yeah, you can do 7 to 8 smelters.
3. So if I include yours, that's even more than that.
Yes, it will be. You can send the stuff that's going to come from the truck to a completely different lineup of smelters if you want to.
2, 3, 4, 8, 10.
This is probably going to be one of the first multi-vehicle routes I build.
8, 10, 11, 12. Having 5 more should be good. Oh, wait, right. Not. Oh no, we are doing all ingots, right? Okay. I had to rethink there for a second. Forgot what I was doing.
Definitely be some time spent on Wednesday making this thing look at least semi-decent.
There we go.
Turns out even despite all of our efforts and using all those Mercer spheres to get all those upgrades, The concrete still runs out when we are using truckloads of it in bulk.
Really? You don't say. Well, I had.
It's a little bit weird.
Well, here. There's 100. There's a little over 100. I'm throwing in there for my inventory. There we go.
Thank you.
That's all I have near me. Okay. This is a lot of smelters, I just want to say.
It is.
If it wasn't for the fact that I know we need this amount, I would say we might be overly flush on them.
My worry is constantly I go, this is so many things, we're never going to need this many of them. And then part of my brain just goes, yeah, remember what the last time when you said that? And it turned out my overkill number was like less than half of what was actually needed. Alright.
Hold on.
I'm gonna run back to the base and get some more concrete and iron plates. Maybe empty out some of the stuff that I don't need in my inventory.
Okay.
I'm actually not terribly far away. I think I can see the concrete from where I'm parachuting down now. Alright. Iron plates. Might also just check the MAM and see if there's anything we have in the way of, like, personal upgrades. increase the tool and increase our inventory again.
Yeah, I feel like I saw some stuff in there somewhere about that.
Just the and under alien megafauna, nothing under alien tech, nothing under Caterium. Mycelia, nope, nothing there.
Well, there's a branch off of the experimental power generation stuff that hasn't been unlocked. They just need to bring back some sulfur for that. Can't even see the stuff under it yet.
Where's that underneath? Alien technology? Yeah.
Sulfur.
What's under sulfur? Oh, there is. Okay.
There's a little side branch that has a lock symbol on it. There's multiple other things. I don't know what's all under that because we haven't unlocked it.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff below the main one involving the smokeless black powder that hasn't been unlocked either. So there might be some stuff under that we just can't see. Other than that, we've unlocked most of the things, honestly.
Just looking to see if we have any sulfur stashed here. It doesn't look like we do. Looks like it all got turned into black
mostly used
powder.
whatever little bit. Used most of what little bit we had, and so.
Yeah, for the black powder.
Exactly.
All right, heading back out to the coal factory. Oh, man.
How many foundries should I start with?
How much is required for all of the steel and everything? Do the heavy modular frames take beams or just pipes? Or tubes?
Beams. Encased beams, you mean?
No, I mean, encased beams, we can make those with pipes as well. Because we have that alt recipe unlocked.
So, the only thing that needs steel on here is the 20 steel pipe and encased beams, industrial beams. So, 40 per minute of steel pipe, according to this, and 10 per minute of encased industrial beams.
Okay.
It needs 20 per recipe of the steel pipes and 5 per recipe of the industrial beams. Right now, I have encased beams being made and steel pipes for pipes. So pipes are going straight in to the manufacturer. Encased beams are going to be made into case beams, and so on. That's how I have it right now.
Well, we have the alternate recipe that lets us make encased beams with steel pipes and concrete, which is cheaper on the steel.
Okay, well that can be switched quickly.
Yeah, I'd say... I'm just trying to think. Go ahead and start with 4... No, I'll say 6. Make it 6 foundries.
Started it, so I can just have these two be made into, just change the 2 into steel pipes and just leave the setup exactly as it is. Because that would actually work, because then the ones... Never mind, it'll just work.
Yeah.
Just need to change this recipe, though. Select... Wait, what? Wait, an alternate for what?
Encased steel beams. Do we not have one?
There's only one recipe. Encased industrial beams. There's only one recipe here.
Oh.
What are you talking about? There is... never mind.
We must have not found it then. Okay.
Yeah, I need to now put those two back to what it was.
Yeah, okay. Go back to the,
I already know. Well,
Definitely.
it's just this recipe switch. I just have to make sure which machines.
Definitely need at least 6 foundries then.
6? Ugh.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be able to handle that? I agree. I have a lot of smelters, but goodness.
It's more of a bottleneck on the
3.
coal side.
Well, I can hook up the second node. 1, 2, 4, 5. 6.
Alright. Unlocking that sulfur chain. Compacted coal
Experimental
and
power
packaged
generation
turbo
research options are now
fuel.
available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
These both require hard drives. Like unresearched hard drives.
Really?
Yep.
That's weird.
I don't know if I want to go down that route just yet.
Oh, we unlocked a different beam recipe that makes steel ingot, takes raw iron and coal and makes it straight into beams. Is that the recipe you're thinking?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we have. It uses the foundry to make beams, basically.
Well, that'll at least save on some power. I don't know if it saves on resources, but it'll save on power and room.
My dear.
Yes?
If you keep offering alternative recipes after I've built a bunch of machines,
well,
you know, you're going to make things really hard for me, is all I'm going to say. That would be something to tell me before I make a bunch of machines.
Well, I don't remember everything we have unlocked.
I know that, but, you know, I can't keep tearing down and redoing and tearing down and redoing.
You don't have to tear it down and redo right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna research this hard drive I found. Scanning. Do we have a hypertube out to the SAM site?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Anyway, it's not like I can't do what you were saying. The problem is it's gonna mess up my clean setup. Because I'm not gonna completely redo belting setups just for that.
That's fine.
Because I've already done it once. I'm not gonna do it again. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Because right now I have a line of smelters. That's gonna split a little direct. Why is that going that? Sorry, I just realized I have a belt going in the wrong direction. Just a single one. Anyway, that is going to split between going straight to straight and left. The one going left is going to feed a little two stack belt stack to feed foundries with coal and iron, so the coal is going to feed onto that stack. The one going straight is going to go all the way down to the stack that's going to feed all of the machines making the iron stuff. And then all that stuff, the outputs from that goes to a tall belt stack at the end of that. That's how I have it set up. There is spaces, like I can belt things in between, off the raw belt that's on the very back, and feed in between to some couple foundries. It's just, I don't know. Anyway. It'll look a little funny, but... Anyway. Okay.
Where was that wire going to? Cut up wire to add a power pole, and now I don't know where the wire I cut, I don't know what that was connected to. I thought it was connected to the... I thought it was connected to the awesome sink, but it wasn't.
Are you at the setup making cable, perchance?
No, I'm at the at the quartz site.
I don't remember. Okay.
I don't see anything missing power, so I'm not gonna... I guess I'm just not gonna stress over it too much.
Looks like it's a truck station.
No, the truck station's the one that I'm working on. No, it was a rendering glitch, and the one I cut went to the hypertube. But it looked like it went off into the ether. So, it was a glitch.
Okay.
But that truck station with the error is the one that I'm heading to with the power. Oh no. Where'd all you hogs come from?
That's iron. Iron on top. So, okay.
Have any zip lines on me? Ladder up the cliff it is. Okay, need to stay away from that. What are you doing here?
Okay.
Okay, not going onto that cliff anymore. Alpha Hog and some, stray uranium patches. Little bit of a human deterrent there. I don't know if the hog itself was radioactive, but I do know stray uranium, so...
You know what we need that we don't have access to yet?
What's that?
Hover packs.
True. Definitely use some of those.
I will say, much as I like the parachute, I'm actually using the jetpack for doing the factory setup.
No, that's completely understandable.
Yeah, it's kind of nice for just helping to get over the belts a little easier and stuff, and just kind of flying a little bit on top of the machines, you know.
Yep.
Out exploring, I think the parachute's better, but for the factory, I think the jetpack's.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is that it? Is that everything? Okay. Let me go double check. Please. Wait. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh. There we go. No! Almost made it where I needed to go. I got shot at by a spitter.
Okay, I think
Alright.
everything is hooked up. I am gonna go, well, before I go run off to connect everything, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a storage unit off the end of this container. Go. There. Alright, I'm gonna go connect everything. Research complete.
That would be that hard drive. I am, however, nowhere near the ma'am.
Here, I'll check. Okay, let's see. First one, biocoal. Turn biomass into coal. Other one is automated speed wiring. That is 2 stators, 40 wire, and 1 high-speed connector equals 4 automated wiring. Automated manufacture. It says 7.5 per minute will be produced.
Trying to think if that's a better one than what we currently get out of an assembler.
Okay, assembler, let me throw that down.
Let's see, we've got, it's a stator and 20 cable.
1 stator, 20 cable, 2.5 per minute. It uses 2.5 per minute of stators and 50 per minute of cable.
Yeah, what does the alternative one give us?
7.5 per minute. 4 per recipe.
I'll take it, sure.
I was gonna say, we've had enough times where the reskin has gone terribly, so...
Yeah, I'll take the better automated wire. Plus, we need it anyway for the next part anyway.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I have the stuff for a BAM, and I'm on a platform, so throw it down.
I don't know if I'm peacefully on my platform, but I've got power over to where my setup is. I have 2 miners of iron going into this trucking station relatively soon. And I get to go placing roads. Yippee.
Give it powered. Certainly take a few minutes. As long as everything's powered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go ahead and add in the other coal miner one too, since we're doing so much of it.
Yeah.
That is the wrong angle.
Oh dear, where does my ladder stop at? There it is. Okay. Alright, that's relatively close enough to the ground now. Oh, I have the jetpack equipped, not the parachute.
Oh. Okay, that's lovely. Forgot to get the iron rehooked up after moving everything. That's why I come check.
Yep. Climb, 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 climbing. Alright. One pure. Oh, lo and behold. Fixit has taken note that have been playing for more than 2 hours. Or for 2 hours. Alright. 2 pure iron nodes. Mining and loading into the station over here. Time to set up the roads. Alright. Here we go. What's up?
Nothing. I'm watching the smelters power on one at a time, all in a row.
That could be kind of funny.
And it's just like one goes, does the sound, and the next one does the sound after a second, and the next one.
Yep.
It was kind of funny. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oops, I have a problem.
Houston acknowledges that you have a problem.
Hold on. What's with the... Excuse me. What is this? Flitter. Why is the output on that side? Oh, for goodness sakes.
Did you set something up backwards?
There. There. Work. No. What, are you guys not connected somewhere? Oh, for goodness sakes. Places, there was like one spot that was missing a belt too. In the, belt and merger lineup.
Oh.
There was like one spot that was missing a belt too.
That's always annoying.
Easy to do with how many in a row I had to do.
Always annoying.
Okay, there we go.
I worry that I'm losing audio, but at the same time... Wait, no, I think I'm hearing music. Might be good.
Still good. Whoops. Oh. Need to change the recipe. That's what. Alright. There we go. Padres didn't have their recipe, is that right?
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, no,
That would explain why nothing still was being made.
yeah? Well, no, Phil, what I was referring to is, the music stopped playing. I didn't know if it was just changing music tracks and playing something else, or if, it actually stopped playing the music, period.
Okay, there. Now in case beans can make. Alright. The only thing so far that I'm a little concerned about is gonna be screws. So I'm probably gonna have to start adding some more. I'm just machines making screws. But I'm set up in a way I expected that.
Yeah. The one thing that I am going to request is coal. For fuel. Shouldn't take a lot to fuel the truck or trucks. This might be the first multi-vehicle route I have to set up, but I'll have to see.
Are you talking about something related to me?
Yes,
I'm
I'm
confused.
setting up a skyway to you
Oh, okay.
to unload
Yeah, I mean, I
iron.
hooked up both, so you should be able to split some of the coal off. Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Of course, I am just more or less hoping and praying that the coal actually will work for the trucks. And that the route's not so long that I'll need to find coal for the other end. But that is 100% a possibility. What is happening with these paths? was about to ask what you were doing up here because I was trying to place a bunch of platforms and it said there's a player in the way, and then I realized, no, that's not you, that's me.
There you.
Ugh. Okay, I am basically right above you now.
You're gonna want to be in the far east side of the setup.
Alright. Need to go bring the road up to that area so I can figure out how I'm going to lay out the path.
Are encased beams not being fed into the network?
I thought they were.
Well,
guess
I
not.
emptied them out a little while back, and they haven't refilled.
I guess it must not be then.
Yeah, it's kind of funny since they were in there. I assumed they were.
I know I uploaded a bunch manually at one point, which is probably where they all came from.
Okay.
There we go. Right, I need to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Right, I am back again. Oh, I need to take some more Tylenol. Time is almost 6. Yeah, plenty of time has passed.
Well, I am sort of. I'm just sort of moving some. I'm gonna move the belt out a little bit more to the side than I was going to, so that I can more easily add a few more of these machines onto this cliffside, basically.
All right.
I had them cut off there, but now I'm kind of wanting to extend some of them this way rather than the other way, and so I'm just adding some belt stacks. I'm not gonna move the belts until I have this set up so that I minimize the time in between. But having some issues with certain things not being produced quite enough, and so I'm gonna kind of add to it, especially since you're kind of bringing in more anyway. So I'm kind of setting up for all that.
All right.
That's gonna go there. That off. That's gonna go there.
Oh wow, it actually looks like it might be just close enough right there.
Okay, so merger. Honestly, I'll just stick it there. There we go. Yeah, I forgot I didn't need that all the way around there, but okay. Just gonna. All right. Let's move there. All right. Go. That will do momentarily.
Dadgummit, despite every effort I made to try and spell that station name right the first time, I flubbed every attempt. Alright.
Oh.
Alright, so where would be the best place for me to add the input from?
Around here, we can add here. I don't know where you're at, but over here.
Okay, so where you're putting those platforms
yes, somewhere
down?
over here.
Alright.
If the if the concrete belt needs to be moved over or up, it's fine. But somewhere in that area, and then can merge in on here.
On what? I couldn't see it.
I'm trying to see if I have a way of marking this, so using things that we have. Not really. There we go. That's too big. I was gonna use a pillar, but that is way too big. Around here.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so merge the ingots in there?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, it'll be... It'll probably come in from the other side, but... It'll come to that merger, regardless.
However you want to do it, it's there. Okay. Things are running for a few minutes, so check.
Do we have any heavy
is
modular
going?
frames finished yet?
I don't know. Let me go look. Probably a couple. Let me go see. I haven't really looked. 3.
Okay. That's at least something.
Yeah, I'm trying to. What I'm trying to work on right now is modular frames. And currently, what I'm most lacking on is iron rods.
Okay.
So it was iron plates. I added another constructor doing those already, but those are the two things that most of the one. I added a new second assembler making modular frames. Now I'm trying to add a little extra to support that. More or less, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Okay. Put rods in 2. Okay. I added 2 more machines making those. I'm hoping... Oh, it actually set them to making rods. I'm hoping with that hopefully things will be okay. I'm still not sure about the iron plate situation. I did add some, but I haven't watched it, but mostly the rod was behind enough that I couldn't really pay attention to the other yet.
Yeah.
I also have 2 assemblers making reinforced plates to go with basically one assembler per modular frame assembler. So it's 1-to-1, which is about all I can do, I think. Really, I want to overdo these.
Yeah.
Okay, these actually
So-
aren't hooked up, so I need to actually hook this up. Let's see.
I have the belt going from the station down to the iron, or to the ingot merger. I just realized though I need to route coal up. I need to finish this route and just make sure it's going to be viable with a truck.
All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. That certainly helped. Yeah, it looks like modular frames was what it was lagging behind the most on. While it was waiting for more modular frames, it completely capped out everything else.
Oh.
That's how slow it was. It now
Alright.
has like 15 in the machine because I had the second machine making, but not feeding it yet. So now that I fed it, it had accumulated like 15. So don't know how well it's gonna go after that, but it certainly it's gonna boost it for a minute. But yeah, screws is going great. It certainly kept everything else out. So with the fact that modular frames is the slowest, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That means everything else is feeding pretty well.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit here and watch it for a minute and see if the modular frames get behind. I suspect it's going to, but let me give it a minute and see. These modular frames take so long to make. Goodness.
They do. Yes, that's been the biggest gripe about them. Like, from minute 1, that was my big gripe on them. It's, wait, they take how long?
Yeah, honestly, the only way for these to run consistently is to have however many frames you need per recipe. That's how many machines you need making them. Exactly. So if it's 5 per recipe, you need 5 assemblers making. That's the only way to really boost this any much.
Yep.
That way, 5 are coming out at once. That's like the only way to deal with it.
Alright, well. Station is fueled.
Yeah, it's about to be at 0 inside the machine because it has exactly 5 and none is added to it. So, yep, went empty. That's what I thought.
Alright, well, I'm busy laying the vehicle path to go back to the station, and then I'll be able to get a truck down and
Okay.
start getting stuff moved.
Yeah, unfortunately, we might have to go ahead and start considering adding all of what I said. Might have to be a little bit of a funny belt setup. Have them on the other side, making them, and then merge them using lifts or something weird. Well, let's what? Well, you know, I could rearrange a little bit and have the assemblers for that going and move completely to the other side. That could work. And all you have to do is shift a couple belts over. That would actually work. That actually might. Well, I can't keep extending the other way because
The cliffs?
of where the things are being made on the belts.
Oh.
So that will cause issues. But if I shift all the belts going into the manufacturer, like 2 of them over a little bit, I can move the input belt for the frames to the other side of the manufacturer, opening up to be able to expand over the lake and make as many of those as I need to, and it'll be off the tail end of the belt stack. So that's actually would work great. I think I'm gonna work on that actually, because with more iron coming in, I think it would be a good idea. Okay, so what does that mean? That means assembler on assembler. Got it.
I just realized I made a mistake over here in the configurations of this. You're configured over there to accept ingots, and I've been loading up ore, so I need to smelt that.
Oh, I mean,
I've already belted it to be ingots, so just leave it be. I'll fix it.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'll fix it over here.
I was gonna say I have. We could always add to the smelter setup over here.
No, I'll just smelt it here because I've already belted it to be an ingot in the ingots. So.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, in your defense, we had never really completely decided on that, so.
True. I mean, I was going to decide when I came over there, and then you were like, yeah, just stick them here. And went on to the ingot side of it, and I was like, okay, cool. I came back here and just went, oh, wait, right. I set up for ore.
Yeah, originally I was thinking you're bringing in ore, but I didn't really think about having so many smelters. Although it's set up so that it could be set up that way. But you'd have to come and add, like, another 7 Cs or however many that yours take.
Yeah.
I have 14 smelters. Wait, no, is it 7? Wait, was I expecting one coming from yours? Oh, I might have, I may have planned on ore, actually. Hold on, let me double check over here. You know what? I set up enough smelters for both of us already.
Oh.
I just realized that. I had planned on ore, actually.
Okay.
We talked about maybe ore, so I forgot about it, but I actually put enough smelters for both of us.
Okay, then. Well, go ahead and
So
reroute. So you see where the belt lift
have
comes
to
down?
Move it to where.
Yeah.
That.
Reroute it to wherever you want it to go.
Okay.
And
right.
I'll just reattach everything.
Yeah, I forgot that I'd done that. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, no, it's not moving. 2, 3, 4, 6.
There we go. All right. First truck built. All right. Ooh. It's 54 coal per trip. That'll be enough. That's enough. That's enough because it's 54 per round
your highway
trip.
Is really high up there.
Oh yes, I called it a skyway for a reason.
That is really high up there to be placing the ladder. All right.
I've placed one. You just need to get a jetpack to fly up there.
Well, I don't see it. Oh, it's way over there. That's okay. I'm placing a different.
All right. It's 54 coal for a round trip, which means it'll fill up before it runs out, so we're okay on that front. All right, loading up on the first load of ore.
I completely forgot about that. I said I placed 14 smelters, and then I was like, wait a minute, I have 1. What's the extra for? Oh yeah, that's what that was for.
Yep.
That's it. Okay. All right, your truck station is over there. Okay, well, that works. It's actually going to be a little bit.
All right. Well, I'm coming with a load of ore.
Okay. So it's that one.
Might actually be best to do 2 trucks on this route, depending on how much we end up using. I think this is one of the longest vehicle routes I've actually had in a game of Satisfactory. At least one that wasn't going on the ground. I've done way longer train routes, but that's not the same.
Okay. I'm actually gonna have it come down about a halfway point, which is roughly where the your smelters start.
All right. Unloading.
Okay, 1, 2, 7. Yep. I'm actually gonna disconnect between yours and mine, so that all the ore can stay going to the right smelters.
All right. Well, the first load is on its way
That should
down.
help. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yep. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, it actually is. Oh, I see it. It's coming in now. Perfect. Everything connected properly. Okay.
All right. Always feels good when that happens.
Yeah, I forgot. I totally, while I was doing smelters, I just started planning on both. When I redid all the smelters, I added enough for both. Now, is yours a pure node?
I have 2 pure nodes.
Oh. Well, I
However,
provided 7 smelters for you over here.
all right. Well, we're currently going to be maxed out at the speed of our belts, so the belts can do
I will say, if needed,
7.
there's enough room here for 1, 2, about 4 smelters. So.
All right. Well, I don't think
If
we're going to
needed.
need to go up to that many. At least
Yeah.
not yet.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the new frame setup here. I'm gonna leave the old ones running until I'm ready for it to be moved. So everything's gonna stay running until I have this new frame setup done. Some blue. Oh, I need more room. Patience.
All right. How fast are the 480 versus 270? Yeah. Definitely need a 480 feeding into this station.
I will say I managed a lot better this time with organizing the machines and stuff.
Yes. Yes, you did.
You like it?
Yeah, it looked pretty clean from up where I could see.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, now that I've got your iron ore going, I'm gonna go back to the Caterium setup, and I'm gonna... Well, actually, I'll just plunk down a manufacturer out here, and I'll see what I need for computers.
Okay. So.
Never mind, I have to go back to the base. I'm out of motors.
Things I'm making motors. Do you need motors? Let me see. Is there room in the depot stuff for me to dump in a new item?
Yeah. There's no limit to what we can upload from our inventories. It's
Okay,
just auto-uploading.
there's some motors for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I brought some, but I'm not using them currently. So, there you go.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if the system can handle this amount, but we'll attempt it. I'm gonna set up for it anyway.
Okay. Well, the
2,
good news
3,
is
4.
computers don't take heavy modular frames. I didn't think they would need to, but I wanted to double check.
All right. I don't know if this is gonna be workable, but I'm gonna start setting up for what I said of five assemblers making modular frames over here for this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hook them all up all at once, but I'm gonna set up for it.
All right. Ambitious, but I like it.
Okay, hold on. This needs to spread out a little. Well, these things are going to be made insanely slowly without some more modular frames being made at a time.
Well, even if we do have loads of modular frames being made at the time, they still take forever to make. Manufacturer components.
Oh, I know,
slow.
but at least. But the thing is, if there's enough that with each creation cycle of the modular frames, you'll get a whole 5 at once.
Yeah.
Rather than the 2 we get now. That means we have to wait for 2, like 3 cycles of modular frames before we even get one of the other one.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cycles of modular frames to have to wait.
Yep.
For one singular one being made. If I have 5 going, that's 5 per recipe, and will boost it.
Yep.
Realize that up at the 2.
I've been crunching some numbers in the back of my head here on my way back in the hypertube.
My one concern is I'm not sure if even with the stuff we've being made, I don't know if it's going to be able to handle it, but you know, we're going to start by setting this up, and we'll figure it out one step at a time here.
Exactly. What you do, one step at a time. I am a little bit concerned that we're going to need to boost plastic, get more plastic going from somewhere. That does end up becoming the case. I'll just end up making some more fuel generators, so that'll only be helpful.
I mean, there's an oil area way down south that needs the special thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, that I think is like tier 7 or tier 8 level, which is unlocked in the next phase, not this one.
Oh, there's crude oil far northwest. Not far northwest, just kind of north of the current oil setup, actually. If you scan for oil, there's some 3 oil nodes that come up over there. So there's that. It's like directly north of the current oil setup.
Oh, I see it on the pings.
Yeah.
Yep, there they
Well,
are.
if you look at the map while pinging, you can see the markers on the map.
Yeah, pure and 2 normals. Yeah, we can definitely do something with that.
You'd have to go and check and make sure in case it's one of the ones that needs special extractors. We don't know which one it is without looking. We know the one south is, but the north one I don't know.
Wow, our current plastic setup has the truck bringing about 30 plastic per trip.
Yeah.
Which is really, really sad. That just feels really sad. So, yeah, before we can consider doing computers, which take more plastic, It's time for more oil. Which means I have to channel my inner American. I think that'll be doable. There's that one guy I follow on YouTube. He goes, "Oh, is it oil? It's ours." "Oh, you say it's not ours? Don't worry, it will be." All right. Oh no, it's back. That alpha hog that killed me. The radioactive one. I tend to forget that they respawn. Okay, so it's all over that direction. You know, I might just have to find a hard drive and sacrifice it for the, or actually I need 2 hard drives to sacrifice for the compacted coal and the, turbo fuel research.
Yeah.
Because with how far up this oil is going to have to come in order to, get up to this skyway, up these cliffs, I don't know if regular fuel-powered trucks could even make the climb. Or I might just have to refine it all down there and then send the plastic up on belts. Which is going to look comically hilarious, which is a thing I'm always down for. Oh gosh, I just realized the time.
Yeah.
It's getting close to wrap-up time, and I haven't even reached the oil yet. Well, darn it. I've not only haven't reached the oil yet. I can't get to it because we're out of concrete.
Oh no.
uh,
I only have like 10 concrete on me. Hey, wait, hold on.
That's all. It's all good.
Concrete.
It's all good.
Oh.
We only have like 5 minutes left till it's time to be done.
Okay, I was gonna say
So.
I have a concrete machine over here. I could just go over there and grab some of the extra.
It's about time to be done. I was considering maybe going long, but yeah, we don't have any concrete, so
Well, I can give you about 400.
that's not going to be enough to get me down there.
Okay.
It's like way below a bunch of different cliffs. This is going to be one of those, like, I have to figure it out when I get there type things, but it will not be a straightforward process to acquire either the, well, however I decide to truck everything out, whether I truck it out as plastic or as oil, it's not going to be an easy feat to accomplish regardless.
Okay, so for officially hooking up the new ones, I'm checking to see what it would be behind on, and it's iron plates. Both of these machines have maxed out on screws, but there's not enough. But they're lagging behind on iron plates, definitely. So, looks like before officially hooking this up, so I'll probably want to wait a little bit and add some more iron plate machines, and before doing anything else. So it looks like that is what I need.
All right.
Other than that, the new assembler setup is set up. It is not powered, and I'm not going to power it, but they are there. They're all set up.
All right.
All I have to do is, after I, make sure that the plate situation is dealt with, move some belts, a couple of belts over on the manufacturer, and then disable the other two assemblers and get these powered on, and that's it. The belts are even hooked up.
Nice. Okay.
Where are you at?
I'm parachuting down to the base.
Okay. Are we meeting over there?
I was thinking that's where we normally have been meeting up, so yeah.
Okay. Keep in mind, it's going to take me a minute.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right. Rather proud of this setup over here.
I would be too. So, I got circuit boards going. I got an extra iron path going. Let's see if Ada works.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Summersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling.
And
Shrines
root
to evolution
and
and
rot
revolution.
recycling. Oh,
That hit worse than normal.
yeah, it's weird. It's also just so weird that what's the AI's name?
Ada.
Ada. That Ada is responding to it now, and at some point had an entire conversation with it.
Yeah.
So weird. Alright, I've just about gotten to the hypertube at the coal. Alright. Alright, I'm now in the coal.
Okay.
Later I might add like a split off toward the end of that one to split off and go towards the other factory over there.
The heavy modular frames.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't grab them, but I still doesn't have a whole lot. The modular frames is really the big hiccup on that one right now.
Oh, I know.
It's a huge hiccup.
Even under ideal situations, they still manufacture really slow.
Well, I think it should be viable with what we have producing over there right now to get to around 5 assemblers making them, as long as we can keep up with the rods plates or no, the reinforced plates setup making. Reinforced plates, I think, is where the big issue is for the most part.
Yeah. Alright, smokeless powder researched.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
A thing just unlocked that I'm really excited for. But, yeah, the homing rifle.
Oh, yeah. I knew that was close.
Yes, the homing rifle and, ammunition for it.
Hey, is there anything in the shop that you were really wanting? Or not nothing in particular? Let's see.
Let me think.
I mean, there's more foundation pieces that sets. There's the double ramp. There's half foundations.
There's the inverted
stairs.
corners.
There's also foundation stairs. Quarter pipe sections. Quarter pipe. Pack.
Yep.
For quarter pipe. Yeah, there's quarter pipe, and then there's like corner sections. There's inverted ramp, so upside down ramps for doing the undersides.
Yep.
And an inverted up corner, all that stuff. I got the main windows I wanted. There's bigger, practically wall-sized gates if you wanted to get full gates. We also actually, we don't quite have enough if we wanted to save for it. There's the personal elevator.
I have seen that. I don't know if we necessarily need it yet, but I certainly can see us needing it.
We have 7 tickets right now, and it's 10. So if we want that, then it would be viable to wait for that.
Yeah, we can wait for that.
Let's go ahead and wait for that then. Let's see.
We'll just tear this down and go.
We're at 9 actually, because there's 2 in there.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Have we hit another one yet? No, actually, it's not too far off. Actually, let me see if there's something I have on me that I could throw in here to help. What do I have that I could throw in there? I mean, you willing to throw in some sand fluctuators?
No.
No?
No. Well, I guess we can't.
We haven't been made.
They're being automated, true. Yeah, we can't.
Okay, there's 100. See how that helps. Oh, that's definitely helping. Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. 1 coupon. Alright. Now we have enough.
Oh, wow, they do add a lot.
Oh, yeah. We might want to automate that. Being added to the thing. Alright. Personal elevator.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Fix-It personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Just gonna throw one down the outside of this just for fun. Oh, that's gonna need modular frames. The thing I've been automating. I do not have enough.
Okay. Alright then. Well, we'll go ahead and just call it here then.
Alright.
Have some fun. Hang on, before we do that, I'm gonna throw the modular engines that we've been making. I'm going to throw those into the space elevator, and we'll see how far along we've made it.
What does the other thing need? What's that round thing?
Adaptive control unit. It takes circuits, computers, heavy modular frames, and I think automated wiring.
Ah, okay.
It's the reason as to why we're, you know,
Heavy modular frames.
pulling our hair out, trying to take care of all this stuff.
Well, after my struggle before, I'm really happy with how the this factory came out.
Oh wow, we're almost done with the motor, with the engines.
Hey, that's great. One more thing. We just have to do that really hard one.
Yeah, and we only need 100 of those. But man, are they expensive.
How are we gonna get all the parts at the same place? We're gonna do a bunch of trucks carrying like just that.
Some are definitely gonna have to be on trucks. Some of them,
We have to get them all at the same place to make them and somehow.
yeah, well, we have circuits and circuits over there, and computers are gonna be made right there, nearby. So that'll be something. And then there's copper that's being built over there as well. We can come off of that and use that for the automated wiring. And then the heavy modular frames, we'll have to just figure out a way to truck them in.
Yeah. All right.
Even if it is just like with a tractor or something. But we will figure that out later. I can't guarantee we're going to get to that on Wednesday. I don't know if we're even going to get the computers built on Wednesday. But we will see what we have and what we can get taken care of on Wednesday.
What head am I wearing right now? Oh, I'm a bobblehead.
Yes.
Okay. You didn't tell me.
I thought it was funny.
How about this one?
I mean, there's certainly worse ones out there.
Okay.
Alright, well. Thanks to everybody who came out to watch. I hope to see you all for Wednesday when we dress some of this stuff up and try to continue scaling production. Based off of how long it's taken me to do it, I might actually get plastic producing. You know, some more plastic producing.
Yep, we'll most likely be doing more automating and probably more of searching for, forgot what they're called again.
Mercer spheres?
Yeah, more Mercer spheres.
Yeah, we're gonna want more Mercer spheres. We're gonna need more depots. We need more of everything. We're just gonna be scaling, is what we're gonna be doing. So, yeah.
Yep, so join us Wednesday for automating and Mercer sphere hunting.
Mercer sphere hunting. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. And goodbye.
Bye.